Hey, what's up, everyone?
Construction complete.
This is going to be
New construction.
Soviet versus Allies on Dune Control,
Construction complete.
and it's going to be a 50 match, meaning $50,000 to
Unit
start.
ready.
So I'm going to do a little bit of a conscript rush, not a like all-out conscript rush. That actually would be an interesting idea though, but
New rally point
I'm not going to do that.
Unit ready.
If I did do that, what he would have to do is make a airport and go for a Navy SEAL. I actually
Unit lost.
seen that happen before.
Construction complete.
And in this server, you could start with 50K, and other servers you can't really do that for some reason. This is kind of cool to do something new. So like I want to blow up a refinery or a barracks or a power plant or something with these conscripts. It looks like it might be hard for him to stop it.
Waiting orders. You are sure?
I want the barracks to stop his war factory, but
Construction options.
he's trying to run me over with a miner.
New rally point
When he got the war factory up in time, huh? And the reason why I wanted the barracks is because since there's so much money, even if I got his refinery, stopping it for a minute wouldn't even make a huge difference.
Ready, comrade.
Training.
Waiting
Construction
order.
complete.
Okay, so now I want to mass war factories
Building.
Ready, waiting order.
and try to kill him. And since he, and actually I've done a couple games when I was allies in here, and what I did is I made a lot of guardian GI. I mean a lot of guardian GIs.
New rally point.
I made a couple GIs, and he's kind of like doing what I did. And then he's copying, but I mean like it works. Like
Unit.
making a lot of guardian GIs versus
Unit ready.
for a camp and putting pillboxes in front of them seems like a good idea.
Unit ready. Building.
Location confirmed.
On hold.
Spamming conscripts, spamming
Ready.
Moving.
rhino tanks.
Waiting orders.
Construction
Moving
complete.
out.
Unit ready. Building.
Comrade reporting.
So maybe I can get that refinery since it looks like I could get it right there.
Ready.
Boom, boom, got it.
Unit lost. Unit promoted. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Now my actually and now I'm starting to make some Tesla troopers, which seems like a good idea since I could afford it.
Construction complete.
I'm not going all out with infantry, but I'm making enough to like kind of like give him trouble.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
And it looks like I'm winning, but it's
Unit
not over
lost.
yet.
Unit ready.
And it looks like he got an elite GI right there.
Unit ready. Training.
Location.
So it looks like he's stalling me from killing him for a while. This is actually the first time I actually had the scenario with 50K in this map.
Unit ready.
Now I'm gonna try to stop those pesky rocketeers.
Building.
But notice I just can't go all in, and am I gonna lose all my stuff? I gotta be a little bit careful. And he's got an elite GI there. I gotta be careful about that too. Okay, so now battle apps. I was thinking, oh god, okay, what Mirage tanks now?
Unit ready.
Now maybe get these miners since like he's got pillboxes over there.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Construction complete. Unit ready.
And now here comes the Mirage tanks.
Vehicle reporting. Location.
Unit.
So 5 war factories, that's really enough. And I'm gonna start making more refineries because you actually do go broke after the 50K runs out. Believe it or not. If you only have one miner.
Ready. Unit lost. Unit ready.
And this is actually really an interesting matchup. See the Tesla troopers fighting Mirage tanks and stuff like that. That's kind of strange. Now notice like
Unit lost.
okay, I ran over his elite GI good, but I lost a lot of tanks and got damaged doing that. So now it looks like okay, I'm gonna be now I gotta
New rally point established.
now I wanna scout the area so I can replace buildings. I kind of was like lazy with scouting in the beginning.
Moving.
But let's just focus on just going for the rush.
Ready.
I should have scouted it with one dog.
Unit.
I don't know why I ran into his GIs there. I thought I was trying to run him over. Then I realized, I can run over and kill everything. Then I was like, oh yeah, he's starting to make a lot of Mirage, so I gotta be careful.
War miner here. Looks like good
Unit
place to
ready.
mine. War miner here.
And remember, this is a low resources map. I mean, it's not low resources right away, but
Unit.
if it gets to a long game, then it's definitely a low resource map. So it's kind of
Building
overall, it is low resources, I guess.
Ready.
Soviet people. Waiting.
So notice the 50K did actually run out.
Unit.
So now I actually started making minus before it ran out. I didn't wait until it ran out and then like I was be screwed. So that's my backup plan. I didn't kill him because he stopped it with the
Ready, comrade.
with the pillboxes and everything. And now it looks like, wow, he's almost got a formidable army already, like spamming Mirage tanks. And I noticed that I made so many, I used so much money with the Tesla troopers. It might have been like bad idea to make those all together, even though it looked like it was like a real smart idea at first. Now I'm starting to think like, 500, 500, 500. I could have had all this in tanks because I had 5 war factories. So yeah, it looks like a mistake, but hey, it's first time doing this much money on this map, so I don't really care. It's just for fun, I guess. But
Construction complete.
you gotta adapt to the situation. You gotta like realize like, wow, I'm just tell the troopers wasn't a good idea. Next game I'm not gonna do that.
Ready.
But like Mirage and a BF Battle Fortress, just that alone is enough to kill a whole entire army. Like that's a
Training.
Waiting orders. Moving.
Unit.
and that's like basically like a whole entire army. Like you don't really need like prism tanks all the time. Sometimes just like one Battle Fortress and a whole bunch of Mirage is enough to for a whole really good army. And no Grizzly tanks left from before, so there's no Grizzly tanks in the army, and there's no reason to get him. Because if he has a seal in the BF, he's gonna shoot the Desolators.
Unit promoted.
Ready, comrade.
Our base is under attack.
Moving.
So I'm okay now.
Training.
So my 5 battle. I maybe should have made 4 war factories, but
Unit ready.
now I'm like, okay, I need a super weapon. This is really gonna be hard.
New construction.
I was like, if I attack him, what he's gonna do? He's gonna keep the Mirage still and then run away with the Battle Fortress. That's probably what he's gonna do. That's what I would do at least. But this guy's this guy's a good player. I mean, to say the least.
Construction complete.
Like this is not your typical player. Like if it was a normal person, he would have been dead. An average player would have been dead in that rush. This guy, he's like, he actually has an abnormally scary Mirage tank army. He's really good with Mirage tanks. Like when you see Mirage tanks, they're like abnormally strong. It seems like they're almost like, if you like this guy, he's like he's been playing for a long time. It's like it almost seems like it almost seems like the units are stronger just because of the way he uses them,
Ready.
the Mirage tanks and stuff. So you gotta be careful, and I'm scared to fight just Mirage tanks without a Desolator, and I started to make siege choppers to try to catch the Mirage tanks alone, or try to sneak up with the Iron Curtain or something. Try to do something with it. Oh, and I did get the melt off right there because he had the seal in there.
Under attack. Unit lost.
Now it looks like I'm bringing in the miners for fodder, and I'm gonna try to shoot with the siege choppers. They're a little bit hard to shoot with because they don't automatically target them because they're not moving.
Ore miner
And I'm like, oh my god, I actually did it.
unit promoted.
Okay, and now I took out his army, but now my miners are actually going back to work. But now I hit 0 because I'm actually making a nuke. Actually, just 2 mistakes I made right there, but I didn't realize it back then. I could have brought in the miners to attack and maybe tried to finish them off. And 2, going all money on the nuclear missile was a bad idea.
Lost.
I should have just canceled the nuke or not even made a nuke altogether. And now he's got 1 Battle Fortress with 2 Mirage, and I'm saying like, should I stick up with 3 tanks or 3 siege choppers? Which one should I do? And now it looks like he's trying to hold me off. So wow, I should have
So,
short of attacked with the miners and everything, and just went all in, and then canceled the nuke and go for the Iron Curtain, and just even Iron Curtain some, maybe leave 1 miner or something, because it's almost a low money now.
cannot deploy here.
So I decided to make a nuke. I was like, screw it, I got 3,800. That's a long game. He might not have much in a little while.
Warning. Iron curtain active.
And I gotta go. I was like, I'm gonna go for fast Iron Curtain just to chase these guys away, and they're just running. It's freaking annoying. So that was actually a bad Iron Curtain. But I figure it was a bad Iron Curtain, but the idea behind the Iron Curtain wasn't bad, because you gotta realize that you can't always try to get like a bullseye hit with the Iron Curtain, because it's only a 5-minute cooldown, which is not very long. And I notice this GI is about to kill that drone right there, which is actually bad because I was gonna drone his Battle Fortress.
Repairing.
Yeah, you can't always go for a bullseye with the Iron Curtain. You could just try to get small objectives and then wait for the next Iron Curtain for a bigger attack, or just keep doing real small Iron Curtains over and over and over. That's how you could play with the Iron Curtain. Yeah, I think I could have had this game won two or three different times, two or three different scenarios. So I want to try to sneak in with the Siege Choppers, kill the Battle Lab, but it looks like he's getting more air defense in his base, a second Battle Fortress, and another IIV. So now it's getting to the point where I have to camp with these Siege Choppers.
Unit lost.
Oh, I shouldn't have brought those
Ready. Building.
Oh, I'm in trouble now.
Our base is under attack.
I
Unit
shouldn't have brought those Rhino tanks away. This is not a typical situation though.
Unit lost. Our base is
It looks like he shouldn't have attacked the Siege Choppers.
warning. Chronosphere
But-
detected.
Oh, almost killed the Battle Fortress right there. Wow.
Ore miner under attack.
And the IIV almost. IIV almost died, and the Battle Fortress almost died. Wow, that's pretty. That's a pretty close game right there.
Ore miner under attack. On hold.
But it looks like now he's gonna get his Battle Fortress to full health. I'm freaking in trouble. I noticed. Remember, I lost that drone a minute ago,
Warning.
and now he's gonna. Okay, that was another mistake. I should have got the drone closer to the thing because I didn't want to drone his Battle Fortress
Unit
because the Battle Fortress would have been repaired by the IV.
building.
Well,
Structure sold.
so I can only afford to produce from one war factory at this point. So I got a nuke and an Iron Curtain.
Building.
So all I could try to hope for is to drone his
Cancel.
Battle Fortresses. Because my Rhino tank's gonna really have a hard time.
Complete.
If not at all, they're gonna be able to get that Battle Fortress. So I actually
Warning.
gonna get some use out of my nuke because it did make me go low money a while ago.
Waiting orders.
So,
Garrison.
but he has two Battle Fortresses, not just one. So these Siege Choppers, this isn't say don't pass like right here. They're gonna have trouble killing him.
Lost.
So it looks like I'm almost just trying to camp here. But notice my base is in a circular shape.
Lost.
Oh, how did a Battle Fortress fire over that bunker and hit my Siege Choppers? I don't know. But notice that yeah, it's a circular base, so he could basically just a weak point in my base. So he's not gonna go directly toward the Siege Choppers, and the Siege Choppers are dying. And he got a promo Battle Fortress which just turned to Elite Battle Fortress, and the Prisms are hitting me from a long range. Anything that's
Lost.
left vulnerable, so he basically has the game won, and that's it.
Our base is under attack.
So yeah, a lot of mistakes were made. Tesla troopers, going broke with the nuke. What I did with the miners was actually a really good idea.
Construction complete.
My two Iron Curtains were not very good.
Unit.
Like what else? Well, he actually made some mistakes too because
Our base is under attack. Unit.
yeah, because like he lost a couple of Mirage tanks that he shouldn't have lost, like against my Siege Choppers, but that wasn't really overall. He made less mistakes, a lot less mistakes, so he deserved to win the game, I guess. But early game, it looks like I was messing them up. Like this Tesla troopers, they were interested, but I mean, $500 when you have 5 war factories, $500 each when you have 5 war factories. Why not wait 2 minutes to get more Rhino tanks and just like totally overwhelm him, and just make dogs? Because dogs are cheap at $200 and they're really good fodder. And they kill infantry. Don't ever forget that. They kill those Guardian GIs if you get a lot of them
Lost.
before he gets any Navy SEALs. They're a good idea.
Unit